Wasn't really in a great spot to make that defensive board, but Bruns forcing it with her left. And a bad pass from O'Brien turns it right over.
Bruns with the steal out to Palekia and a missed lefty layup. It'll stay down here, NYU's ball. Erica Miller passing it in. Out to Bruns. Bruns in the paint. Out to Palekia. And for the outside three, it's good.
Nice shot there from Miller. She connects on her second three of the game. It's going to be interesting to see if NYU continues to go to her.
O'Brien struggling to get it across halfway, and there's a foul.
And Erica Miller, the sharpshooter for NYU, shooting 5-12 on three-pointers this year, already 2 for 2, has all 6 for the Violets. So we'll see if the Jumbos can keep her in check. It's going to be a product of their perimeter defense. Hasn't really been there that much in this one. Got to close out better.
Gonzalez with the drive, and the jumper just falls short. Palekia trying to hold on to it, and that'll be a jump ball.
Yeah, and an ill-advised attempt there from Sofia Gonzalez. Still pretty early in the shot clock. Decided to take a fadeaway jumper. Didn't look super balanced, and the Jumbos need to move the ball better than that if they want a chance.
It will stay Jumbo's ball. O'Brien passing it in. Out to cross it. Cross it with the drive, trying to get in the paint. And gets it in with a nice lefty layup.
Yeah, really nice job by Sarah Crossit, going right at Jenny Walker, the senior forward.
Out to Bruns at the top. Bruns drives. Trying to get it around Sousa. Out to Palekia. Palekia with a hard drive.
Yeah, that's going to be a foul on the Jumbos. Palekia doing a good job establishing that inside position after she put up that layup. So, again, getting back down to the floor and boxing out for NYU. Jumbos picking up another foul.
Miller passing it in. Trying to get to Palekia. Can't get it. Gets it to Bruns. In the center off to Walker, but she draws a foul.
Jumbos trying to deny that ball inside, and they get tagged for another one. Looks like it's on Crossan, and she'll be coming right out for Kaylin O'Boyle. Annika Decker also checking in this one, taking Hannah Kelly out. So Kelly previously in there on an offensive rebound.
Walker trying to get a shot off and makes it.
Really beautiful move there from Walker. Not really much O'Boyle could do. Used her body really well, but just a better finish.
Tufts trying to respond to this dynamic offense. And Caitlin O'Boyle with her first few minutes in and gets 2 points.
Yeah, set up by the pass from Sam Souza. O'Boyle was wide open down in the lane, and Souza hit her. Nice move from O'Boyle to finish with the left.
And O'Boyle draws another foul.
Again, Jumbo's trying to deny that ball to the inside, trying to make sure that Bruns can't have the ball in her hand to make a move and take it to the rack. But O'Boyle picking up another foul, and the Jumbo Bigs already have 3 today.
Out to Palekia. Palekia up top. Pass it off to Miller. Into Bruns. Bruns for the drive, going for that lefty drive.
They're going to get NYU for the offensive 3-second violation. Really good job by the Jumbos to stay tight on the ball. And an even better job by Decker, really making sure that ball can't get in the hands of Pilecki and immediately driving right past her.
Decker brings down the ball with some speed. Pass it off to O'Brien. O'Boyle with the pick. Into O'Boyle. And just misses it short. Miller is coming down with the ball. Pass it off to Pilecki. Back to Miller. And just bounces out. O'Boyle will grab that rebound as O'Brien brings down the ball. Sousa passes it up top to Decker. Decker for the three, and in.
Really good job by the Jumbos in transition. You saw Decker take the top of the key, found her in open space, and Decker drains it, and the Jumbos take their first lead of the day. They lead now 9-8 as NYU's offense has gone a little cold. The miss there, rare miss from Miller, set it up for the Jumbos.
Shelton passes it in, and there's another foul.
Another foul on the Jumbo Bigs. That's number 24, Kaylin O'Boyle. Looks like Hannah Kelly's going to come right back into this one.
Jenny Walker will be shooting 2.
An interesting Mallory Folliard's coming into this one for O'Boyle. Jumbo Bigs already in foul trouble, and we're not even 5 minutes into the game yet, so a lot of minutes left to be played. It's going to be interesting to see how they can keep Jenny Walker and Natalie Bruns off the boards.
This will push NYU back ahead of Tufts by 1. Decker's bringing down the ball, trying to slow down the offense. Speeds it up. Pass it out to Sousa. Sousa to Kelly. Kelly out to Gonzalez.
Not a lot of movement from the Jumbo offense here. We're not seeing a ton of cutters, and Gonzalez has to do a lot on her own. Gets bailed out there with the hand check, but the Jumbo offense needs to be a little bit less stagnant here. We need a little bit more movement to set up those cutters. They scored in transition earlier because of how well they were moving, so we'll see if they can go back to what was working.
Tufts tends to have a really dynamic offense with lots of ball movement, so hopefully we see some more of that.
Yeah, and they get Gonzalez there for a walk. Pretty clear from up here. She's got to just set her feet and put that one up.
Pilecki brings the ball down, passes it off to Pepper. Pepper into Walker, and Decker with the defensive rebound. Decker adding a lot of speed to this offense.
Yeah, really good job by Decker to push the pace. She sees that she's got a slower defender in Pilecki and decides to exploit that. Had Sousa open on the wing, but a little push in the back. So she gets whistled and gets bailed out after her pass went a little bit wide. The Jumbos coming out pretty strong in this one. Again, facing the number 2 team in the country. They only trail by 1 here, 5 minutes gone in the first quarter.
Decker at the top. Pass it off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez drives, tries to get it in the paint, but cannot.
Yeah, looked like another kick there, so the Jumbos retain the possession. They'll get 20 seconds left on the shot clock, and Decker now inbounding. We'll see if Folliard's going to cut back to the hoop.
Sousa with the ball, back to Decker. Decker on the outside wing. Drives into the paint, out to Folliard. Folliard tries to get it off to Kelly. Kelly drives and gets blocked. Ball's on the ground, jump ball.
Yeah, didn't have much of a choice there. Kelly kind of had to go up with that one. The jump ball is going to change the possession arrow. NYU is going to have this one back, but Jumbo offense has seemingly gone pretty quiet here. Not a ton of movement on offense and not a ton of players who can create their own shot.
Into Bruns. Bruns with the drive and draws a foul.
They get Sousa not moving well enough, and Jumbos now pick up their 5th foul. It's going to be NYU at the line to shoot 2 already.
A rare miss from Bruns. She shoots 89.5% from the free throw line.
Yeah, and it's these free chances that are going to come back to haunt you towards the end of the game. Got to capitalize early. Second one's up and good.
Tufts is going to try to push now. O'Brien with the ball up top. Out to Sousa. Sousa drives. Pass it into Gonzalez in the paint, and it's good.
Yeah, and there's that backdoor cut that the Jumbos have been looking for. We saw Kelly do it once before, and Gonzalez, the beneficiary of that nice pocket pass.
Walker with the floater. Just misses and bounces out.
And that's the second time we've seen her go to that little step back move.
Tufts trying to capitalize on NYU's last miss. O'Brien with the jumper. Bounces out.
Now O'Brien struggled today, still not on the board for the Jumbo. She's missed a couple.
And that was just great offensive work by NYU.
Yeah, too easy. Sousa's got to do a better job denying that pass in. And it looks like the Jumbos are going to go back to cross it with 2 fouls already.
Gonzalez with the ball out to Sousa. Passes it in, and there's a foul.
Yeah, good job by the Jumbos trying to dribble drive, pass into Folliard, but little push in the back keeps NYU in the foul column, and it's really been 9 fouls within the first 7 minutes of this game. The refs are kind of calling everything at this point.
Tufts going to try to get open. Folliard makes it and cross it outside into the paint. Folliard loses, and that'll be NYU's possession. Faye bringing it down with the ball. She passes it out to Pepper. Pepper drives, and that's a travel.
Yeah, good job by the Jumbos to get a hand on that, kind of disrupt her movement. Just not enough from Pepper on that offensive move.
Decker will bring the ball down. Out to O'Brien on the wing. In to cross it. Cross it tries to make a move, and just bounces off the rim.
Yeah, good job by her trying to finish with that left hand again. Jumbo's looking for cutters, and Crossit decides to take it herself early in the shot clock.
Decker playing great D there. O'Brien also staying dynamic. Folliard. Good defense. That'll be a jump ball, and it's NYU.
Yeah, Jumbos are going to take possession, but possession arrow will flip once again. 2:26 left to go in this first quarter, and still just a 2-point game. Seems that the NYU defense has been strong, but the Jumbo defense has been equally strong. NYU only leads by 2, and again, their margin of victory significantly larger than the Jumbos so far this season. Could have been a product of some lesser opponents, but the Jumbos certainly a formidable one.
Kelly with the hard drive, and doesn't quite make it in. That'll be a foul on O'Brien.
Another foul on the Jumbos is going to send NYU to the line for another 2 shots. It's Erica Miller at the line, the sharpshooter from long range. On the season, shooting 50% from the free throw line, though. Could be a product of a small sample size, just 1 for 2. She'll be at the line to shoot 2 more.
Miller makes her first free throw. And her second. Decker will bring down the ball for Tufts. Driving hard, and that'll be blocked. Recovered. It falls on the ground, and that'll be another jump.
Yeah, this one's going to go and flip the possession arrow once again. NYU's going to be taking it down. Their lead has expanded to 4 after the 2 makes from Erica Miller at the free throw line, but the Jumbos going to some subs here. It's going to be Sofia Gonzalez coming in for the Jumbos, along with number 21, Sophie Davis.
Sophia Davis had a stellar initial performance yesterday at MIT, giving 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 steals, all in 19 minutes. So let's see if she can show up in another game today.
Good job by Natalie Bruns. We knew she likes to go to that left. Just gets it right underneath Folliard.
Out to Davis. Davis drives with the lefty layup and makes it.
Yeah, really good job by Davis. Saw the open lane and decided to take it with her left.
Bruns with the ball now. Trying to make something happen. Out for the 3. And it'll bounce out. Davis with a defensive rebound. She'll bring the ball down the court. Folliard for the drive. And draws foul.
They get her for the block. Folliard came in with a full head of steam. Thought it was going to be going the other way, but Folliard now at the line to shoot 2. Jumbos trail by 4. Folliard looking to cut that before the end of this first quarter as Sam Souza gets set to check back into this one. They reversed the call, actually, so seemed that I was right with my first look at it. Folliard initiating a lot of the contact. She'll be sent to the bench with Souza coming back in.
Gonzalez trying to play strong D. Decker trying to shut down Miller. And Sousa comes up with a defensive rebound. Pass it out to Decker.
And a good job by the Jumbos to stay strong. We've seen NYU go with a lot of those up and under moves. Couldn't make it count, and the Jumbos are going to try to hold this one for the last possession. About a 6-second difference between the shot and game clock.
Decker tries to pass it outside on the wing to Davis, but it's stolen. Pass it into Bruns, and Bruns makes the easy layup.
Hey, good job in transition by the Violets. Jumbos are going to have just 5 seconds to put one up here.
Decker tries to make something happen and just misses it. And that'll conclude our first quarter with Tufts at 13 and NYU at 19.
An interesting, Kate, because the Jumbos shooting 43% from the field while NYU's only shooting about 33%. Could be a testament to the fact that the Jumbos have just not been able to get up as many shots in the first quarter. 6 for 15 for the Jumbos, 6 of 16 for NYU. So still pretty even there, but it's really largely been a product so far, at least the lead from my opinion has been a product of the Jumbos not being able to set up their offense. Again, you don't have a ton of players that are going to be able to create your own shot the same way that Maggie Russell would be able to, and NYU has really been able to exploit that, playing really strong defense and guarding those passing lanes. We've seen Decker drive in and kick a whole lot. The Jumbos are going to need to go to something else to keep them honest.
Maggie Russell is just such a stellar player for the Tufts Jumbos. So everybody on the team is going to have to overcompensate for a little bit of what they're losing without Maggie Russell in this game.
Yeah, Kate, and the problem really is that you lose a player like Russell, you lose your superstar big, and it doesn't necessarily need to be one player that takes over all the aspects of her game, right? You put one new player in her place, and you ask the other 4 on the court with her to pick up a different aspect of her game. Maybe this person's going to go in and drive. This person's going to spread the floor with the mid-range threat. And then with that, you can sort of figure it out from there. You don't need to ask one player to be Maggie Russell. Instead, you need the 5 on the floor to embody her presence.
That's right, Sam. And Maggie Russell is also a great ball handler, and we know that our team is stacked with guards. So overcompensating for that shouldn't be much of an issue.
Jumbos have gone 9 deep in this one so far. So definitely trying to keep it relaxed after playing a tough one yesterday. Again, Jumbos on the second leg of a back-to-back.
Gonzalez with an easy first 2 in the start of the second quarter.
Yeah, that's exactly the way you wanted to start this second quarter. Gonzalez, the cutter, had a wide open lane, put it up with the right hand, and really just an easy bucket from the get-go.
Bruns with the ball now, trying to get it in the paint. And with that lefty drive that we knew was coming, Gonzalez running down the court. Out to Davis. Davis in to cross it, and she gets it and one.
Really, really great pass there from Sophia Davis. A better finish there from Crossit. She gets fouled and is sent to the line for the and one rather. The Jumbos starting the second quarter exactly the way that Coach Jill Pace wanted them to.
And Crossit makes it. Crossit has just been an awesome addition to the Tufts Jumbos this year, and we're really excited to see what she does in the next 3 years. Mary-Kate Fay has the ball now. Passes it to Erica Miller. Miller into Bruns. Bruns with the layup and makes it.
Yeah, Sousa just a little bit slow getting in the lane there. And Folliard set to check back into this one.
Sousa with the ball now. Out to Crossit. Crossit into Gonzalez. Gonzalez for the jump and bounces off the rim. NYU recovers. Bruns running down the court. Pass it into Shelton, and Shelton makes it for 2.
Yeah, again, just too easy for the Violets. Jumbo's a little bit slow covering the lane so far in this second quarter.
Decker for the 3 and sinks it.
Yeah, smart choice by Decker. She's a dangerous shooter if you leave her with that much space. And NYU pays the price. Jumbo's back on the board. They cut the lead to 2.
And that's another 3 for Mary-Kate Fay. Decker trying to control this offense, get some points on the board. Out to Davis. David passes to Sousa. Into Crossit. Crossit trying to make a move and gets it in for 2.
And Kate, we saw a defensive showdown from these two teams in the first quarter. Seems like both of those defenses slowing down and the offense is taking over here in the second quarter.
Two substitutions. We'll get Hannah Kelly in and Mallory Folliard.
Jumbo's only scoring 13 points in the first quarter. 10 already here in the second.
Bruns trying to make a move. Going for that lefty drive. And for the righty layup, she makes it.
Once again with the up and under move by Natalie Bruns. Just so good when she gets in the lane.
Folliard for the lefty drive. Just bounces off the rim. Bruns coming down. Out to Palekia. Palekia, just a hard driver. She's going to pass it back out to Miller. Miller for the 3. Bounces off the back. Almost an offensive rebound, but Crossit comes up with it. And that'll stay here.
Crossit with a full head of steam could have got whistled for the offensive foul, but gets the benefit of the doubt. Goes off the Violets. And Coach Pace is going to call a timeout here, talk things over, but the Jumbos have really done an excellent job on defense. Belle Palekia still scoreless and with 2 fouls in the second quarter. NYU has looked to other offensive weapons. In this one, they lead 28-23. Most of it has been a product of the excellent Natalie Bruns. She's got 11 in this one. 62.5% shooting, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Keep feeding Natalie Bruns inside. The Jumbos have not had an answer for her, and their presence in the paint has been a little bit tough. Again, it's hard when you're in foul trouble. Both Crossit and O'Boyle have picked up 2 fouls apiece.
Yeah, it's interesting to see Palekia scoreless here. She is the highest scorer on NYU's team with 96 points and 13.7 shooting percentage. Or excuse me, average points per game.
That's right, but also interesting is how well NYU spreads the ball. They've got almost 4 players in double figures.
Tufts will keep it down on their end.
Yeah, nice block there from Bruns. Not just a one-dimensional offensive player, but she can do it with her defense too.
Into Crossit. Crossit misses the layup. Trying to make it a jump ball, and it will be.
Really great hustle play there by Hannah Kelly on the other end of it. It's going to flip the possession arrow. But a really great pass there by Folliard to try to set something up down there in the middle for Crossit.
Palekia with the ball now, out to Miller. Miller trying to drive. Gets it into Walker in the paint and makes it.
We've seen Walker go to that turnaround jumper a couple of times, goes back to it there, extends the Violet lead to 7.
And that'll be a travel on Hannah Kelly.
Kelly trying to create just a little bit too much off the drive. Caitlin O'Boyle's going to re-enter this one as CrossFit takes a rest.
Caitlin O'Boyle also had a great game yesterday with her first career double-double, 10 points and 11 rebounds. Bruns with the ball back to Palekia. Palekia knocks it into Walker. Walker kicks it on the outside. Miller with the 3 but misses it, and that'll be a defensive rebound by Folliard. Gonzalez brings the ball down. Tries to get a pass in, but it's stolen by Palekia. Palekia with the ball trying to make something happen and gets a foul.
Yeah, tough job by Hannah Kelly trying to get her hands in on that. Pretty clear foul. Palekia is going to be at the line looking to find herself in the scorer's column. O'Brien and Davis to re-enter for the Jumbos, taking out Kelly and Decker.
Palekia gets her first point on the board. And that'll make it 2. O'Boyle pass into O'Brien. O'Brien will bring the ball down. Into Folliard. Folliard tries to get it Gonzalez. Gonzalez keeps a handle on it and draws the foul.
Yeah, and a good job by Gonzalez to establish that inside position, really using her body to push her defender out of the way. Gonzalez not able to finish with her left, but a clear foul from behind. Pepper's going to re-enter for the Violets, but not before Gonzalez shoots 2 at the line. First one's up and good.
And that's 2 from Gonzalez.
Yeah, and 2 really big free throws there to keep the deficit only at 7. Jumbos are going to need to respond here defensively, and without Decker in the game, who's been able to shut down Palekia, we'll see if Gonzalez can do it.
Great D from O'Brien. Causes that turnover.
And Kate, the Jumbos have done an excellent job really denying that ball inside. When they've done so, they've been able to stop the Violets, but when that ball gets inside and Bruns can turn, do whatever she wants, it's been really difficult. So we'll see if the Jumbos can keep that intensity.
Yeah, a lot of NYU's points have been in the paint. They were just powerhouses there. Folliard tries to go up with it, but misses the layup. NYU with the recovery. Thrainsdottir is now in the game. Palekia to Thrainsdottir. Jenny Walker out to Palekia. Palekia trying to make some moves. With the righty drive, and he gets blocked by Folliard. Cross it looks for O'Brien. O'Brien brings it down the court. O'Brien trying to make a move, but it bounces off the rim. And that'll be a travel. The ball will go back to the Jumbos with Decker coming in for Gonzalez.
Yeah, Jumbo's doing a good job in transition with that defense, really running the entire length of the floor. Gonzalez is going to take a breather here with Decker coming back into the game. Decker's wearing a brace on her left ankle, so that could be what has been bothering her in the previous games.
I will say, Sam, it does not look like she's in pain now. She's been playing awesome defense on number 4, Belle Palekia.
Absolutely, and really just using her speed and her footwork to keep Palekia in check and move the ball well for the Jumbos. O'Brien now running the point for them.
Cross it with the ball. Back to O'Brien. O'Brien has it on the outside. Shot clock is winding down. Folliard tries to make something happen, but cuts it short. Decker now on Faye. Trying to get in the middle to Walker. And for the three, bounces off the rim. Offensive rebound by Walker. And that'll bring NYU +2.
Yeah, the Jumbos need to do a better job on the offensive glass, really keep NYU off it, because again, second chance opportunities lead to points. Decker trying to do it all for the Jumbos.
O'Brien, nothing but net for 3 points. That'll bring Jumbos to 28 and NYU 34.
And Callie O'Brien, who had been ice cold, missing her first three, able to connect there to cut the NYU Violets lead.
Bounces it outside to Pepper. Pepper misses. Defensive rebound by Folliard. O'Brien will bring it down the court. Decker with the ball now on the outside wing. Good defense there by Brooklyn Shelton, locking down Callie O'Brien.
You know, O'Brien kind of got bailed out there with the push. Looked like she was going to fall and turn that ball over, stepping out of bounds. Souza's going to re-enter for Folliard. Folliard also has gone cold for the Jumbos. She's 0 for her first 3 in this one in 10 minutes of play. But has been strong on the glass and stronger with her defense.
Decker passes it into O'Brien. O'Brien has it at the top. Pick from Crossit. Outside to Davis. Shot clock is winding down. Decker with the ball. Lefty drive. Goes for the floater. Misses it short.
Yeah, just not enough on that from Decker. But another travel there on Palekia.
Was a little worried that would be a defensive foul on Crossit, but it was a travel on NYU.
Yeah, the Jumbos have done a really great job with that transition defense, both running back on the floor and playing well. Ball like man to man.
Jumper from Crossit, and she makes it.
You can't really leave a shooter with that much space. Crossit makes him pay.
We'll get it in the middle to Threinsdottir. Threinsdottir with the lefty drive and makes it in.
Yeah, it looked like Davis just gave her a little bit too much space. Decent defense, but better finish there from the Violets.
Crossit with the ball now. Looking for someone. Sees Decker. Decker to Sousa. Sousa for the 3. And sinks it again. Nothing but net.
Yeah, again, NYU giving those Jumbo shooters quite a bit of space, and Sam Sousa makes him pay on the other end. Violet lead only now 3.
Palekia to Pepper. Pepper into Threinsdottir. Threinsdottir out to Shelton. Shelton goes for the righty layup, but falls a bit behind the basket. Decker brings the ball down with speed to O'Brien. O'Brien passes out to Crossit. Crossit to Decker. O'Brien slowing the play down. Sousa with the ball now. Out to Decker. Decker trying to get it to Sousa, but it's stolen. Bruns will bring it down. And that'll stay NYU's ball. Coming in with substitution, Gonzalez for Davis. And then Palekia and Threinsdottir will come out, as well as Shelton. Out to Bruns. Bruns for the 3. Bounces off the rim. And that'll be a foul on Gonzalez.
Yeah, and an ill-advised foul there from Gonzalez. Violets had their bodies faced away from the basket. Hannah Kelly's going to re-enter this one. Gonzalez is going to come right back out because she's got 2 fouls already. Again, Jumbo's picking up a lot of fouls here in this first half. It's going to be interesting to see the way they manage their minutes in the second.
Walker makes it in for 2 with the righty layup.
Yeah, Crossit trying to deny the ball and guard the passing lanes, just got beat. Better offense from NYU.
Sousa with the ball now, tries to pass it into Kelly. Kelly maintains the handle and gets it in for 2. Faye with the ball now, Decker on D. Caroline Pepper out to Bruns. Bruns in the center to Walker. Back to Bruns for the 3. And bounces off the rim.
They're going to get O'Brien over the back foul on NYU. Really tough call there for the Jumbos. Again, their 3rd foul in the second quarter and only 16.9 seconds left. That shot clock's going to be turned off. NYU's going to be able to hold for the last possession here. Coach Joe Pace still talking to the refs about the call. Clearly not pleased.
Tufts trying to lock down for the last 10 seconds of the half. NYU trying to put some more points on the board. And Walker does it, gets +2 in the last couple seconds of the first half.
At the end of the first half, the Jumbos trail by 5, 35-40. Really excellent half, both by the Violets and the Jumbos. Highlights for the Jumbos, they've got 9 points from leading scorer Crossit, who has been excellent guarding Natalie Bruns, who's now the 2nd leading scorer for NYU. It's Walker with 12 points leading the way for the Violets, but one of the only close games that the Violets have been forced to play here. We'll be back in about 15 minutes for the second half of this one.
And we're back at Cousins Gym on this chilly Sunday afternoon with Tufts trailing NYU by 5. Tufts putting on a good fight. NYU number 2 in the country. O'Brien will start with the ball. Out to Sousa. Sousa to cross it. Kelly with the ball now. Back to Sousa. O'Brien on the wing. Tufts trying to make something out of this offense. Cross it for the 3 and sinks it.
We saw Cross it a little bit tentative in that first half to pull one from long range, but going up with the confidence on that one cuts the Violets' lead to 2.
Palakia with the ball now. Tufts has done a really good job locking her down. She is the highest scorer on the team, but now she just has 2 points from free throws.
Also 3 turnovers.
Palakia tries to get it in, but it is a defensive rebound by Gonzalez. O'Brien will bring it down the court.
Oh, a good job by Palakia, though, to try to give them some second chance points. They had done a good job, NYU, in that first half on the second chance points.
Kelly sinks it with a nice floater. It is all tied up at the start of the second half.
The Jumbos coming out of the locker room doing exactly what they need to do, drilling that 3 from Cross it. And that nice drive and the floater from Hannah Kelly ties it up at 40.
Walker with the ball. Draws the foul. Walker has been shooting very well today. She'll go back on the line.
Yeah, and really tough there. Crossett's going to pick up her 3rd here very early in this 3rd quarter. Not what the Jumbos needed. Looks like Coach Pace is going to ride with her, though, keep her in the game and trust her with that 3rd foul. First free throw's up and good from Jenny Walker.
And the second one is good. Sousa passes it into O'Brien. O'Brien will bring it down the court. Palakia playing D. O'Brien driving on the right. Out to Sousa. Sousa in the paint. Back out to O'Brien. Sousa has it up top. Tries to get in the paint to Kelly, and there's a foul.
Yeah, and we saw the refs pretty quick with that trigger earlier in the first half when you're behind them and trying to guard that passing lane. So a good job by the Jumbos to try to establish that inside position and get the ball into them. But again, NYU whistled for the early foul here.
Cross it with the ball up top. Lefty drive. Tries to get it up, but it's short. And that'll be a foul on Sousa.
Yeah, and another ill-advised foul there from the Jumbos. Sam Sousa picks up her 3rd foul for the Jumbos. Team's 2nd foul, so 2 of them on the floor playing with 3 now for Tufts.
Palakia pass out to Bruns. Bruns out to Shelton. Shelton to Miller. Miller with the ball. Back to Shelton. Shelton goes for the floater and sinks it.
Yeah, really nice move there from Shelton, just creating that offense all on her own.
Sousa with the ball. NYU playing tight D. Gonzalez has it up top. Cross it for the jumper. And it just bounces off. Sousa with the offensive rebound.
The Jumbos had gotten killed on the offensive glass in that first half. But now already stronger here, trying to create a second chance opportunity.
And that'll be out on NYU. It will stay down here at Tufts.
Once again, though, good job by NYU trying to deny that ball into the lane. And again, missing someone like Maggie Russell who would be able to create her own shot down there, cross it. We're just trying to get it into her to have her make her move. Only 7 seconds left for the Jumbos to run a play.
O'Brien trying to make a move with the ready drive, and it bounces out.
And Callie O'Brien struggling with her touch here. 3 turnovers in the first half as well for her.
Walker with the ball now. And with the reverse layup, she gets it in.
Yeah, really great move there from Jenny Walker, the senior forward's got a whole lot of experience, uses her body and the backboard.
Kelly with a strong drive, but doesn't quite make it. Gets her own rebound, and it bounces out. And that'll be an offensive foul on 4.
That's Palekia's third foul as well.
Palekia also is generally quite an assister with 34 on the year and averaging 4.8 per game, but only has 1 in the first half.
It's really prolific passers who can figure it out when they can't find their stroke, and Palekia not able to do either. Not really, has been contained very well by the Jumbo offense and defense.
Full-yard shot bounces out. Offensive rebound, Kelly for the jumper and sinks it.
Yeah, now the Jumbos, the team creating the second chance opportunities. It's what's keeping them in this third quarter.
Walker with the ball now and draws a foul.
They're going to get Folliard on the block there. And again, Jumbo Bigs picking up a bunch of fouls, in foul trouble already. Sophia Gonzalez is going to come in for Callie O'Brien. O'Brien's really struggled on the stat sheet so far, but has been able to pick up the play with her defense. First free throws up and no good for Jenny Walker, the senior forward and captain for the Violets.
Second one is good. Jenny Walker tends to be a great rebounder, but she has been shooting awesome this game. Decker comes down with the ball. Pass it off to Kelly. Kelly for the righty drive.
And Hannah Kelly has looked really out of control on those drives a couple of times in this game. And really out of control on that one and gets whistled on the other end of it. So catching the worst 4 of 8 on the day.
Palekia brings the ball down. She passes off to Miller. Then off to Bruns. Bruns trying to get in the paint. And the righty drive bounces out. Kelly with the rebound, pushing pace. Pass it off to Gonzalez and just misses it, and it'll go back to NYU. Maybe just tightening up those passes to keep that transition clean.
Yeah, Hannah Kelly had a 2-on-1 situation and threw the pass off just a little bit too soon. Maybe one more dribble, taking that herself would have been the way to go.
Pass it out to Walker. Oh, and then to Miller for the 3, but misses it. But Bruns gets it in for 2.
Another easy rebound for Bruns. Far too easy on the offensive glass for NYU. They've extended their lead to 7 here.
Gonzalez with the ball now. Out to Decker. Cross it at the top. And bounces out again. That'll be NYU ball.
Yeah, Krosic is trying to do a little bit too much, forcing it into Folliard. Better defense from Bruns. Again, guarding that passing lane really well. NYU's trying to deny the ball out of the paint. And Caitlin O'Boyle is going to be coming back into this one.
Bruns with the ball now. Tufts actually outscored NYU in the second quarter, and they're trying to keep that momentum going, but it looks like NYU is pushing back.
And just when we thought Folliard was going to come out of this one, O'Boyle picks up her 4th foul. Very ill-advised at the top of the key.
Bruns makes her first free throw.
In addition, it puts the Violets in the bonus, so any foul from here on out is going to be 2 at the line for the Violets. NYU taking advantage of the opportunity as well, sinking both from the line.
Decker bringing it down with Palekia playing D. And that's a block by Palekia. Gonzalez, and that'll be a travel. It's easy turnovers like these that Tufts just needs to decrease a little bit.
Absolutely, and the Jumbos outclassed in turnovers in the first half as well. They had 10 to NYU 7, and NYU took advantage, scoring 9 off of turnovers in that first half. Already capitalizing on it here. NYU's going to have another opportunity off the deflection from Folliard, but NYU's extended their lead now to 9 after the Jumbos had brought it even in this third quarter.
Miller passing it in, out to Bruns. Kelly with the steal, and that'll be a jump.
Yeah, possession arrow is going to flip, but Jumbos need a little bit more help there. Again, NYU out-rebounding the Jumbos in the third quarter, only 6-5 this time, but it's really been the turnovers that have killed the Jumbos. 3 turnovers in the third quarter already.
Jenny Walker with the ball now and draws a foul. Jenny Walker has been so dangerous in the paint there. Today she has racked up a bunch of points with those layups. Looks like Sophia Davis can come in this game.
Yeah, Walker picks up the fortuitous bounce, drills the free throw. Second one up and no good. First double-digit lead of the day for NYU. Jumbo's looking to answer.
Caitlin O'Boyle with the ball now, out to Decker. Decker draws some space. Kelly has the ball now out to Gonzalez on the wing. Gonzalez trying to make something happen on this offense. Time winding down. Gonzalez for the jumper. Bounces off the back. O'Boyle trying to get something up, and that'll be back to NYU. Pass it outside to Miller. Miller bounces to Palekia. Shelton with good 2.
Yeah, can't give her that much space, and Coach Pace doesn't like what she sees. Calls the timeout right away. Gonzalez got beat on the other end on the boards. Slow getting back on defense and just leaves Shelton wide open for 3. NYU leads now by 13 after the Jumbos had cut it even here in the third quarter. So NYU has really benefited from some strong shooting in this third quarter, shooting 50%. 1 of 3 from long range, but it's been the turnovers for the Jumbos as well that have hurt them. Jumbos have gone cold, 3 of 12 in the third quarter for 25%, 1 of 2 from long range, but we look back down to that turnover number. It's 3 turnovers, bench points for the Jumbos, 5. And NYU also pushing the pace for fast break points in the third quarter alone.
Yeah, Natalie Bruns has continued to be one of the strongest players on this NYU's offense. She had 11 points in the first half and averages 13 points a game, so she's already on track to beating her average. Decker will bring the ball down. Palekia playing aggressive D. O'Boyle with the ball. Tries to get it into Kelly. Kelly grabs the handle. It bounces out. NYU with the defensive rebound.
Jumbos once again have gone cold, now 3 of 13 in this third quarter.
Bruns with the ball, trying to think of something to do with it. Palekia. Back to Bruns. Bruns in the paint. Lost the handle. O'Boyle has the ball. Passed it off to Decker.
Jumbo scored the first 5 in this quarter, but since then NYU has gone on a 15-2 run the remainder of the way. Jumbo's looking to answer.
Sousa with the ball now. Pass off to O'Boyle. And that'll be a travel on O'Boyle.
And another turnover for the Jumbos, certainly not going to help the cause. NYU looking to go back the other way. And again, when you have a bunch of players on the floor playing in foul trouble, your defensive intensity can't really be as strong. NYU capitalizing.
Shelton with the ball now, out to Bruns. Walker has it. Walker trying to make a move. And that'll be another travel.
Yeah, really great defense there from Caitlin O'Boyle. Sagging off just a little bit to give her some space. Looked like Walker didn't know what to do with it and just took 2 steps before she put the ball on the floor.
Kelly has the ball now. Trying to drive in the paint, fakes it, and just misses the floater.
Yeah, really good job by Brunn. She was all over that move from Hannah Kelly. Both her and Gonzalez have gone to that same step-back turnaround jumper.
And a high pass from Palekia. Sousa with the ball now.
Yeah, Hannah Kelly got bailed out with some help defense there from Sousa, so the Jumbo's lucky that the Violets didn't come away with points on that possession.
Decker with the ball. Into O'Boyle. O'Boyle tries to go for the righty layup and misses it. Sousa has the offensive rebound. Back to O'Boyle. In for Kelly. Trying to get it up. And cuts it short.
Again, the Jumbos just trying to do too much there. Haven't been able to create their own shot a whole bunch this game. And Hannah Kelly's going back to it over and over again.
A great matchup. Decker on Palekia. Pepper with the three.
And really just a dagger there for NYU. They extend their lead to 16. And again, the Jumbo scoring drought has continued. NYU continuing to connect, and the Jumbos continuing to struggle on offense.
Jumbo's looking to close that gap a little bit in the last 25 seconds of the third quarter. And stolen by Bruns. Bruns trying to bring it down out to Palekia. Palekia bounces it out. And a missed three by Pepper, who's been knocking down threes today. Decker grabs the handle. Blocked by Pepper, and she'll hold that to end the third quarter.
And after a really brutal third quarter for the Jumbos, NYU has jumped out to a 16-point lead. Again, the Jumbos scored the first 5 of the quarter, but since then, NYU going on an 18-2 run to take the lead here. They lead by 16, and the Jumbos need a little bit of help, and they need it fast.
They do. They did a really good job of not locking down the really star players on NYU's offense, including Vel Palekia, but it looks like that is just not enough, especially in this third quarter.
And once again, the Jumbo offense, just to reiterate, has just really gone cold. 3 for 17 in that quarter, only 7 points the whole way. They're going to need to figure out something else that's got to get working. Again, just cold shooting, and it hasn't really been working out for the Jumbos here in this one.
No, it hasn't. NYU showing their dominance and why they are ranked number 2 in the country now. Their defense has been locking down Tufts' offense, and Tufts has had a really hard time handling the ball and keeping it on their end.
Jumbo's going back to Sarah Crossit, who's got 4 fouls in this one to start the fourth quarter. Also with her is going to be O'Brien, Hannah Kelly, Sophia Davis, and Sophia Gonzalez. The Jumbos are going to start with the ball here. Their primary ball handler, Decker, off the floor to begin. Now Davis. Nice move.
Davis trying to get it up the left with her left, but just misses it. Fahey bringing the ball down. Fahey holding the ball, trying to get something to happen on their offense. Passes it out to Caroline Pepper, in for Bruns, and Bruns with the lefty layup that just bounces out. Crossit comes up with it, passes it out to O'Brien. O'Brien to Davis. Davis out to Kelly. Kelly for the jumper, and just bounces off the rim.
The Jumbo's really settling for a lot of shots here early in that shot clock. Hannah Kelly still unable to connect. She's gone a little cold herself.
Into Caroline Pepper. And that'll be Hannah Thrain's daughter with the 2.
Yeah, really just too easy. You saw the 2 Jumbos on the help defense. Left Thrain's daughter wide open to get in there with the left hand.
In to Crossit, and that'll be a foul.
Yeah, good job by Crossit. Better job by Hannah Kelly getting the ball into her, letting her make a move in space. She'll find herself at the free throw line looking to stop the bleeding a little bit as Sam Souza re-enters for Davis.
Crossit's first free throw is no good. And that'll be no added points for the Jumbos. Really struggling at the start of this fourth quarter.
Crossit looking to stop the bleeding for the Jumbos. Can't do it there. Now they're going to need their defense to pick one up.
Palekia now with the ball. Tries to get into Bruns, gets it into Bruns. In the paint. And despite Crossit's great D, Bruns still gets it in for 2.
And that's what makes Bruns so special. She can finish even if your defense is that great. Crossit's got to be careful with her 4 fouls. Bruns knows it. Bruns able to shy away and make her pay.
Crossit trying to get it in. Almost a steal. Keeps the handle in for Gonzalez, and now Palekia.
Gonzalez has had a little bit of butterfinger so far in this one. That's the second pass down low that she's mishandled and gets whistled for the foul on the other end of it. So again, Jumbo's picking up fouls, and that's their first of the fourth quarter, but it's Gonzalez's third of the game.
Only less than 8 minutes left in this game. Jumbo's really going to have to work hard to overcome this deficit. Palekia with the ball, trying to make a move. Into Bruns. Bruns misses the righty layup. Sousa passes it off to Kelly. Kelly down the court. Tries to get it in back to Sousa, but can't do it. Out to Gonzalez. Gonzalez for the 3. And just bounces out. Palekia out. And that 3 is good by Mary-Kate Fahey.
Can't leave Fahey that wide open. Another timeout on the way from Coach Jill Pacey's her team down 23. Again, largely a product of how cold this Jumbo offense has been. Has not scored in the fourth quarter in almost 3 minutes of play. Only 7 points in the third quarter, so that's 7 points in 13 minutes of play here in the second half. And what looked to be an excellent showdown the rest of the way has really not been that, a product of how cold this Jumbo offense has been. NYU really taking advantage, 18 points in the third quarter, and they've come out strong in the fourth with 7 already. Shooting 60% from the field, 1 of 1 from long range, and NYU just piling on here. Could it be a product of their defense, Kate? I mean, they've done it all season, really holding their opponent in check the entire game. Clearly showing the Jumbos a bit of a different look here in the second half as they began to expand their lead. And what was a close game at half, what was a close game about 3 minutes into the third quarter, has become a bit of a blowout here in Cousins Gym.
Yeah, as Coach Meg Barber said, their disciplined defense just causes stops, and then they capitalize on that transition. And we didn't see it a whole ton in the first half, but NYU is really showcasing their strong D. Their recent wins have been because of this strong D and the depth on their team, and they're really showing that in the second half here. Folliard will pass it in to Decker. Decker bringing it down. O'Brien and Kelly on the wings there. Out to Kelly. Kelly tries to get something out of it. Folliard to O'Brien. O'Brien drives. Trying to get it in to Crossit. Kelly for the 3, and she makes it.
The Jumbos finally add their scoring drought. Ends as Hannah Kelly hits one from long range, cuts the lead to 20. Jumbos are going to need a little bit more than that, though. Violets still have a 20-point lead.
Jumbos trying to press hard on their D to stop NYU's offense. Palekia with the ball. Out to Pepper. Fahey now with the ball. Back to Palekia. Pepper will shoot and cuts short.
And ill-advised there from Thranesdottir on the other end of it. Looked like Crossit could have gotten whistled for an elbow. Little lucky to come away with the foul on Thranesdottir, but the Jumbos now looking to add.
Decker coming down, trying to add to their 3 points from their last possession. Into Kelly. Kelly shoots and gets it in. Kelly really helping this Jumbos offense right now.
And Hannah Kelly, who had gone hold, percolating a little bit for the Jumbos, has all of the Jumbos' last 5.
NYU pushing, trying to tire out Tufts defense. Jenny Walker gets the 2.
And again, Crossett with 4 fouls. Didn't want to pick up her 5th. Had to just stay up strong.
Decker passes out to Folliard. Folliard looking for someone. Out to Crossett, back to Decker. Decker drives. And is a little too hard off the backboard there. Palakia pushing. And a little miscommunication there on NYU. But that'll go back, and that'll go back to NYU.
Callie O'Brien trying to push the pace a little bit, looking for Hannah Kelly, but overestimating her speed. NYU picking it up after another jumbo turnover. Just over 5 minutes left to go, and the Violets lead by 20. Their defense exactly as advertised, holding the jumbos under 50 so far.
Brooklyn Shelton with the ball now. Out to Honor Culpepper. And that would be a foul. That'll bring Jenny Walker to the line, which is dangerous because she is a great free throw shooter.
Absolutely, and Folliard it was really just Walker getting the best of Folliard on that entire possession, drove right at her. First free throw's no good, but went right at Folliard, able to grab her own rebound and fouled on the second chance effort.
She makes her second one. Decker will bring the ball down. Trying to close this 21-point deficit. Crossett with the ball now. Back to Decker. And out to Folliard on the wing. Decker to Folliard. Folliard for the jumper. Bounces off the back.
Another foul there from Jenny Walker's picked up. That's going to be her second, team's third here in the fourth quarter.
Tufts offense really doesn't look as dynamic as it normally does. They are strong passers, and they move the ball really well, but it has not seemed like they've been moving the ball as well in this game.
And, Kate, it's when you go cold like this that you wonder how much are you really missing Maggie Russell, someone who can go in there and create her own shot. We see Sarah Crossett doing it down there, but having 2 weapons on the floor that can create your own shot is invaluable. It spreads the floor really well.
Decker with the steal and misses the layup. Palakia coming down as she answers that steal. Brooklyn Shelton into Threinsdottir, out to Palakia. Back into Threinsdottir, trying to get it in the paint. Threinsdottir misses the lefty layup. Crossett with the rebound. Pass it out to Gonzalez. Crossett for the 3 and sinks it.
Yeah, can't leave Sarah Crossett that wide open. It's going to be another timeout here from Coach Pace to talk this one over as the jumbo deficit has been cut to 16. But Sarah Crossett, we've seen her connect now twice from long range on wide open looks. And NYU's going to have to close out just a little bit better than that. Could be too little too late for the jumbos, but Maggie Russell certainly missed in this one. You know, when your offense goes cold like that, you look at who you're missing, and Russell, who scores over 20 points a game, that's got to be it, right? Maggie Russell, 22.4 points a game, almost averages a double-double with over 9 rebounds a game, and out in this one due to injury.
Yeah, Maggie Russell has been such an integral part of this team since her freshman year. She has really showed up, and as her senior year rolls around, she just continues to be that senior leader off and on the court. Tufts really trying to push in this last 3.5 minutes of the fourth quarter.
And Coach Pace signaling for the jumbos to run their full court press here. Crossett's going to guard the inbounds pass. Davis now, full court pressure.
NYU just trying to bring down the clock a little bit. Bounces off the backboard, offensive rebound by Bruns. Palakia for the 3, and that'll bounce out as well.
But another second chance opportunity for the Violets. Coach Meg Barber is going to call a timeout to make sure her players know how to get through that full court press. But again, it seems to be too little too late, Kate. I mean, the jumbos just slow closing out, seemingly a lot of fatigue here on the second end of that back-to-back. Again, they played yesterday. NYU hasn't played a game in about 9 or 10 days, so clearly fresh legs against what is seemingly a tired team here.
Yeah, and as you said, Sam, those second chance points have really been hurting Tufts. NYU has been grabbing those offensive rebounds and capitalizing off of them, and that is just really hurting Tufts right now.
And 3 of them in this quarter, second chance points in the game. They've got 16, so really just burning the Jumbos. 16 second chance points. You look up at the scoreboard and it's an 18-point difference. Really just a tough blow for a team that came into this game, had a chance all the way up until the third quarter, and then went cold again. You're missing your weapons. When you can't rely on your starters really to get hot and create their own shot, you're going to struggle as an offense if you continue to stay and stand stagnant. So NYU is going to drop back, let the Jumbos push the pace just a little bit, but with 3:15 left to go, it could be too little too late for this Jumbo squad.
O'Brien bringing it down the court. Pass it out to Kelly. Kelly for the 3. And cuts it short. That'll be a jump ball, NYU.
Really good job by Sarah Crosset to flip that possession arrow, getting in there on the rebound, but now they're going to run their full court press and see if they can force a turnover off the ill-advised shot from Kelly.
On a high pass to Palekia, but she grabs onto it. Bruns will bring it down. Pass it off to Shelton. Back to Bruns. Into Jenny Walker, back to Bruns. And Bruns misses the lefty layup, where she is a dangerous threat. Folliard misses.
Yeah, Davis looking for Folliard in transition, but the Jumbos have struggled in transition all day.
Davis trying to get it up, but can't. And that'll be a personal foul.
Yeah, Callie O'Brien should have put that one up. Had the lane herself, decided to pass it off to Davis. Callie O'Brien's lost a whole lot of confidence so far for this Jumbo squad. It seems like a completely different player that we're seeing out there on the floor.
Crosset has the ball now and draws a foul.
Yeah, a lot of contact down there on Crosset. Bruns putting her hands up like, who's that on?
Crosset makes her first one.
0 for 2 in her last trip. Good to see her hit the first here.
And makes her second. A little bit of added confidence for the Tufts Jumbo team. Timeout, NYU.
Yeah, and Coach Barber didn't want to get whistled for that 5-second violation. Again, they got to get that ball in. Maybe she's going to let her player know that she can run the baseline after a make. But it's interesting. We're going to see what Coach Barber draws up to get through this Jumbo press. Again, Jumbo's trail by 16. 2:23 left to go, so could be too little too late. But anything's possible. Coach Pace has been here before. Knows exactly what to draw up in terms of press. First whistle sounds. Coach Barber finishing her play. Sends her Violets back out onto the floor. They're going to be out here trying to break this Jumbo press once again. They've done an easy job with it. Last time, Crosset getting beat as Bruns ran basically right by her. So see if the Jumbos can stand strong here in their press. Again, you're going to look for 2 coming to the ball.
Seems to be a little bit of confusion on the court.
Yeah, it looked like they passed to Palekia, who was out of bounds. Not quite sure what's going on with that. They're going to rerun the play. Bruns, again, to inbound. She can run the entire length of the floor. Should reset the shot clock to 30.
Kelly playing D on Palekia now. Palekia grabs it. Palekia drives and bounces out. And Honor Culpepper makes the 2.
Again, you can't be letting her grab her own rebound, and Culpepper makes him pay. Hannah Kelly now trying to push the pace.
Another turnover by Tufts. NYU continuing to push this pace, and they'll just grab another 2 just like that.
Really just too easy for the Violets. Again, whole lot of energy for them as the Jumbos are going to empty their bench. It's going to be Joelle Zeleny and Aya Harper to come in.
Davis' shot bounces out.
Nice move from Davis, but again, Jumbo's just too cold. Zeleny and Harper are going to come in for O'Brien and Folliard. Going to see if they can change the narrative just a little bit. Again, 20-point game here, just 2 minutes left to go. Definitely too little, too late for the Jumbos, but last 2 players going to be able to get some minutes here.
Aya Harper passing the ball in. Pass it in to Crossett. Crossett drives for the floater. Bounces out. Harper now playing D on Palekia. Fahey with the ball now. Kelly playing D. And that'll go to Tufts.
Yeah, good job by Kelly. Just caught Fahey a little bit off balance. Dribbles it off her foot and out of bounds.
Kelly with the ball. Trying to make a move. Driving in the paint. Short on the jumper.
And Kelly once again trying to force the issue. Get a foul on the Jumbos. That's Crossett's 5th. She'll end the day. Really great showing from Sarah Crossett, but the big finally fouls out. Caitlin O'Boyle in for her for the last minute.
Natalie Pence in the game for NYU. Hannah Thrainstadter trying to get into Pence. Pence bringing the ball down. Aya Harper gets a touch on it, but it'll stay NYU's ball. Last 60 seconds of the game. Pence trying to get it in, gets it into Culpepper. Culpepper to Fahey. Thrainstadter now trying to get in the paint, bounces it out to Culpepper. Misses the jumper. Aya Harper brings the ball down. Zeleny now. Back to Davis. Davis for the jump and misses it. That'll be NYU's ball.
Good job by Zeleny on the other end of it, trying to get in there, grab an offensive board. But NYU just too quick, off her hands and out of bounds. Looks like they're going to be able to dribble this one out. They cross the timeline and should dribble it out here. NYU will take the long bus ride all the way back to New York with a nice 20-point win in their record, taking down a ranked opponent, their first ranked opponent of the year. Jumbo staying strong through 3 quarters of play, but ultimately went cold there in the 3rd and 4th. Coach Pace unable to make an adjustment, and the Jumbos lose here in their home gym, 74-54.
Yeah, the NYU's defense was just a little bit too hard for the Tufts Jumbos. Jumbos only getting 54 points today, which is a little bit less than their average. Hopefully next week, Jumbos will be able to bounce back, but it seems that NYU was just a powerhouse of the team, and it was a bit hard to knock down their major players.
Thank you for joining us here on JumboCast for another presentation of Tufts women's basketball, again falling to the number 2 in the country, NYU Violets, with a final score of 74-54. I'm Sam Brill. I was on the color commentary, joined by Kate Wiechak for her first time on play-by-play. From all of us here at Tufts JumboCast, thank you for watching, and please stay home safely.